As a pitching coach, my job is to help my pitchers work on their mechanics and be able to throw strikes consistently. A couple weeks ago, one of my pitchers named Cade had a bit of a rough outing. After the game, I told him, "Don't worry about it, it'll be okay, we'll work on it in practice." A few days later, we got together, we made a few adjustments to his delivery, and by the end of practice, he was able to throw strikes again on a regular basis. I was really excited about the progress that we made and was ready to pitch him in the next game we had the following week. However, that night, Cade was involved in a car accident. A pretty severe one. As a result of the accident, Cade was life-flighted to KU Medical Center in Kansas City. All of a sudden, throwing strikes became an afterthought, and it fell way down on the priority list. Initially, the doctors told the family that they wouldn't be surprised if Cade was in the ICU for up to 2 weeks because of the extent of his injuries. As soon as I heard that report, I thought to myself, wow, 2 weeks in ICU? My God is way bigger than that. That's when I began to consistently pray one prayer. That prayer was that God would heal him so much that in 10 days he would be out of the hospital. Shortly after beginning to pray, we found out that Cade was being transferred out of ICU just after a few days. As we continued to pray, we kept hearing about how much progress Cade was making day after day and how God was healing him. Then this past Tuesday, on the 10th day after his accident, I got a text from Cade's mom saying that they were discharging him from the hospital and he was on his way to a rehab facility. Cade still has a long ways to go, but I believe that if we keep praying, his recovery will continue to amaze even the best doctors. The reason I wanted to talk about this today is because I think a lot of times we go into prayer with too low of expectations of God. We just ask him to do the mundane instead of asking him to do the miraculous. However, Scripture is filled with people praying for the miraculous. From Hannah's prayer for a son to Stephen's prayer for compassion, God does the unbelievable when we go to him in prayer. So, my encouragement for you this week is to think hard about how you are praying. Because the one that we are praying to is way bigger than we could ever imagine.